Dude, you making reactions in the corner? Let's get back to the game. This is not fluorine, uranium, or nitrogen! Sweet, diffuse the nitroglycerin before it takes us out. Let the power of C6H6N6O6 compel you. Sitting there doing a little micro reactions in a spot play for crying out loud. Going to the same spot every time, expecting different results. That's like doing the same chemical reaction, expecting different yields. Like, do you even do stoichiometry? Says, whoa, again, going with the riot shield this round. Not quite sure what he's doing. Again, using the same reaction, expecting different results. Clearly not a stoichiometry master. Definitely didn't take HD's class. He's got pistols shooting at me. Why don't I switch off the riot shield? It's like opening up the fume hood when a volatile reaction's going off. Look at that diffusion. Look at that diffusion. Maybe I have to write a equilibrium expression for that combustion reaction. Come out wherever you are. I'm spraying some red photons towards you. I'm going to find you. You're not a rare earth metal after all. Boom, boom. Double kill, like doing two reactions at once. Got one hand on one reaction, the other hand on the other reaction. Boom! 2-0 with an assist on the final kill. Maybe that's even three reactions. It's like doing two reactions, one reaction with each hand, and then talking and telling the third person how to do a reaction. Doing a different reaction this time, maybe a little bit of baking soda and vinegar, as it is just a basic rush route on this map today. Those kids were pushing, like they finished the whole lab in 10 minutes. Let the chin-ops get back in the life cycle, my lord, kids. Stop camping the bodies. Right now I'm running slower than HD trying to put out a fire. No rush, not like I need to win the round or anything. Combustion reaction done good. Kill achieved. Oh, big combustion. Search and destroy in strike zone is a bit like a micro scale reaction. Everything happens really quick, so you better be watching out. That kid's on the ground more than Ditcham's pen. Clearly shocking himself with the Bunsen burner lighter. Dude, he's throwing a baseball. Who's got time for that? We gotta be doing reactions all day. Let's see a little nitroglycerin. Gonna try to diffuse it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm pressing random numbers. I guess the diffuse went down. All is well. Round win. For crying out loud, that kid's in a war zone and he's got a smaller backpack than me. Not to mention he's so slow. It's like watching HD try to put out a beaker fire. Kind of sad when you need a bigger backpack to go to school than you do in a war zone, but hey, that's what the world's come to. Dude, your wristwatch is way too big. Is that a display for a vernier sensor? Why are you sitting on the ground? Just stop, dropping, and rolling? That's why we have a fire blanket, so you don't look like an absolute idiot. Shink! Commando lunge! Camp in the corner, clearly doing your little baking soda and vinegar reaction. Clearly just blew himself up. Clearly not experienced with nitroglycerin. Probably should have consulted Charles on that one. I'd say that's about 0.08 moles of flower petals. It's just an approximation, obviously. The kind of questions that occur in class, you can take it nice and easy, slow, get to use your calculator, but you really don't need to use your calculator because it's most of the time about 2 plus 2 or 36 divided by 6 or something very simple. You can easily just follow the person next to you. You have all the skills that you need to finish all the questions. You have all the time in the world, and you can just go, boom, there's the right answer. It's equivalent of having the gun skill of a llama with hydrochloric acid in its eyes. You can really use any class, any pencil, any pen in the world, because the person just walks right up to you. The answer just walks right up to you. It's pretty dang similar to a Call of Duty game against really bad players. You don't need any skill. It makes you feel good about yourself. You're going to be confident going into that tournament, but you really shouldn't be. The people just literally walk in front of you. The answers walk right in front of you. You don't even have to stress out in the least. The answers are never difficult to find, and it's easy to find if it's not right. Boom, there's the right answer. We get to the questions that are on the test. It's a lot like playing Call of Duty against pros or playing any game against a professional at that game. It's far different. Versus the classwork questions are kind of like playing against people that don't have any thumbs. They obviously lost these thumbs in a horrible beaker exploding accident, but that's beside the point. You'll most likely go into taking the test with quite a bit of confidence because you got all these classwork questions correct. You think that all of the quantum numbers, etc. make sense, so you're like, okay, I got this. Stoichiometry isn't that bad. Then you go to the test and it's like, what would happen in an alternate universe if there were no elements? And you're like, what the heck is this? You might get the equational question right, like boom, but you will inevitably fail. Thank you, Mr. HD, for being such a great chemistry teacher. I feel like I learned a lot and also had a lot of fun doing so. If I ever play you in an online lobby and you're on my team, I'm going to put you in my huge backpack and carry you to victory. But if you're on the other team, then it's about to get real.